Field in Pittsburgh.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 9 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Fields throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Throwing on third down, Fields. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They set up the screen to Chubb. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They give the Chubb out of the gun. He gets it forward for...
Why are we doing this?
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Fields throwing again. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Oh, he pulls over him. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their...
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They snap it to Fields. While the training staff works on him. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the
today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one. Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 35. To the air yet again. Watson escaping the pressure right. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson, he'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? And the throw there gonna be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Steelers are going. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if
oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.